Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to Quarter Sports. Thanks for joining the show. Bill Belichick is down bad. Why is Bill Belichick down bad? His legacy is in trouble. Um, I talked about how Brady's legacy was in trouble if he didn't win the Super Bowl. It was bogus, but nonetheless, it was definitely in trouble if he did not win. It would be said that Brady was not a quarterback worthy of going to the Super Bowl every year, and that it was only Bill Belichick's coaching and the pieces he had around him that got him to the Super Bowl 9 times. But now that Brady's won, that can't really be said. The person whose legacy is in trouble is Bill Belichick's. You may not believe it, but it will be said in the coming days, week, months, years, maybe, um, that Bill Belichick wasn't that great of a coach. He only got to the Super Bowl as much as he did because of Brady. Now the narrative is likely to flip, where at first it was Bill Belichick getting Brady to the Super Bowl. Now the narrative is going to switch that it was Brady getting Bill Belichick to the Super Bowl. Personally, I don't know if I believe that. Um, Bill Belichick had some questionable seasons before Brady. Um, and this season that just went by certainly didn't do him any justice either. In 2000, Bill Belichick started head coaching for the New England Patriots. Um, that season, the Patriots went 5-11. Mind you, this is when Drew Bledsoe was still the quarterback. So his first season coaching the Patriots, we have Drew Bledsoe as starting QB. Patriots go 5-11. Nothing to brag about at all. In 2001, the very next season, was when Drew Bledsoe gets injured, and I believe it was the playoffs. Tom Brady subs in, gets the starting job, and Tom Brady is the starter from there on for the next decade, almost 2 decades. In 2001, Bledsoe gets hurt, Brady wins the Super Bowl, and Brady is the dynasty quarterback. And from 2001 to 2019, Tom Brady took the Patriots to numerous Super Bowls and had lots of good seasons. And then, unfortunately, Brady goes to the Bucks, and the Patriots franchise kind of just goes downhill. I mean, they finished this season 7-9. The Buccaneers, when Brady goes there, they finish 15-5. Um, it's it's setting people up to make the narrative that Brady was behind Bill Belichick's success. I hate to see it because I don't really believe it. I'm sure Bill Belichick is still a great coach. I just don't think he's proved himself. This season, certainly, he didn't prove himself. Um, 2001, when Drew Bledsoe was the quarterback, he didn't prove himself. And even, I believe at one point, Bill Belichick was the head coach of the Cleveland Browns from, I want to say, 1990 to 1995, somewhere around there. And if you go look at the season for the Cleveland Browns in 1993, when Bill Belichick would have been head coach, 7-9. So definitely didn't prove himself in that season either. It's kind of frustrating because Bill Belichick hasn't had many years in his career where he hasn't been coaching without Brady. I mean, yeah, he was the assistant coach with the New York Jets, but that was assistant coaching job. He didn't have, full control over the team as he does now, or as he did with the Browns. So he hasn't had too many opportunities to go to a Super Bowl without Brady. So I think the only thing that can really save Bill Belichick's legacy now is if he can turn the Patriots organization around. Um, the Buccaneers are definitely looking like they're a lot better than the Patriots, obviously. And people will say that's because of Brady. Um, the Patriots have some decent pieces too. They're definitely not great. Obviously, the 7-9 record. So the key for Bill Belichick to save his legacy is going to be, can he get Cam Newton to play better? Can he get Cam Newton? Can he coach Cam Newton up and, make him stop playing the way he plays? If you watched Cam Newton this past season, um, I don't know. He kind of wants to be a Lamar Jackson wannabe. He kind of just wants to put his head down and run through people or jump over the line and try to, in a first and goal situation, jump over the line and get into the end zone. But he's not very effective at it. He's not that great of a quarterback. He was when he was with Carolina, I guess, but I don't know. Now, I mean, he's Bill Belichick's going to have to get him in check, or they're going to have to get a different quarterback, start someone else. I don't know, because Cam Newton isn't. He's not doing it. He's not getting the job done. I mean, they have Chase Winovich. I don't know much about him. He looks really, really goofy, but I hear he's pretty good, sort of, maybe. Stephon Gilmore. He's obviously one of the best cornerbacks, arguably the best cornerback in the league. I've been a big fan of Stephon Gilmore since he was with the Buffalo Bills. I believe he was drafted in 2014. He's a really good player. There's not much else he can do for the team. He usually plays pretty good. And then they have Nick Folk. He might be able to win some games. Clutch kicker. I don't know how great of a kicker he is, but maybe they could use him. A $1 million salary for Nick Folk seems a bit extreme. That's kind of off topic, but seriously, 1 million for a kicker. I think the average for a kicker is like 500K. Why are they paying Nick Folk $1 million? I don't know, but if Bill Belichick wants to save his legacy, he's going to have to turn it around with Cam Newton, Chase Winovich, Stephon Gilmore, and the pieces they have. If he can't turn it around and at least, I don't know, make a playoff run, then it might be justified to say that Brady was the one taking Bill to the Super Bowl. I don't want that to be the narrative because I'm not sure if it's true. But I mean, it is tough to argue the other side when Bill Belichick doesn't have any good seasons, when Brady's not his starting quarterback. So I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. Leave a comment, like, subscribe if you feel I earned it. And I appreciate y'all for watching. See you next time on Quarter to Quarter Sports.